Hello traders, the title of the video is how to count Elliott waves on the edge. Alright, are you on the edge of your seat? Have you ever counted Elliott wave on the edge? What is the meaning of counting Elliott wave on the edge? Those are the questions we'll try to answer in this tutorial. The financial instrument that we are about to analyze is Amazon.com Incorporation. So if you have been busy buying your smartphone, your computers, your gadget online, and you have a home delivery, you will probably use Amazon service. And I like to use Amazon a lot, okay, because they provide quality service, okay? So now let's go to the how to count Elliott waves on the edge. So first thing first, you have to understand the reason why I'm giving this title to this video is because I start counting wave for this stock Amazon Epic AMZN Alpha Mike Zulu November. This is an American company belonging to the consumer cyclical sector, specialty retail. All right. So now, as I start counting waves, I see that my Elliott wave principle, some of the rule has been violated, but I tend to accept my wave count, which has violated the Elliott wave principle. So I have a problem here. My wave count, okay, in theory is not valid, but on the other hand, I'm quite happy with my wave count. This is about counting Elliott wave on the edge. Now there is a rule that has been broken. Now I don't have any other option but to go with my wave count. This is about counting Elliott wave on the edge. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. If you are an Elliott wave practitioner, you face that challenge at one point in your wave count, all right? And in that case, you don't want to share your wave count with anybody else because quickly they will flag you out and say that that wave count is invalid. What should you do? You need to understand what's going on in the financial market. Personally, I use the Elliott wave as a guide, and I try to be more tolerant, talking about the rules of the Elliott wave, instead of using it as an exact science. Okay, this is nothing new that I'm telling you now. If you are subscribers to us, you know already my view, how I handle the Elliott wave. But when you face that challenge, when you are counting your wave on the edge, and you've done everything that you need to do, all right, but still things are not very clear. You are not just playing around, fooling yourself, and you've done everything that you need to do, all right. What's the next step? So you know that there is a violation that will put a question mark on your wave count. You don't want to share with anybody else. You need to understand there are other group of Elliott wave traders that count their wave, that use the Elliott wave rule a little bit different. One example is this. I told traders that if the second wave cancel the first wave, we will restart counting the wave. This is a valid, okay, scenario. Because the trend has been, the first wave is in fact the foundation. We have the consolidation, and then the first wave is the signature of the bull. Why? All right? The second wave should cancel the first wave. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't give us confidence to participate in that trend. But as I told you, strange things do happen in the financial market. But before you break that rule, be very careful, because that rule, I don't want traders to break it. But the reason why I'm recording this video is I assume that you are becoming more mature and I can talk to you like this without getting you into trouble. But there are other group of traders that do accept that, okay, the second wave can come to the beginning of the first wave. Except me, I do not accept that. I do not accept that. And it saved me all kind of trouble. Why? There's another example that I gave to trader before, is that when we see a double bottom, okay, when we in a corrective wave, we can cover it. That rule also helped me because of another wave, cancel another wave, all right? So if you see a double bottom, except when we are dealing with triangles, all right? But when the wave count is becoming too complex, sometimes by covering the double bottom chart pattern in the corrective phase can help us to decipher, okay, the complex wave count. We talked about it already. So as I begin to count the wave for Amazon, I was on the edge of my seat, on the edge of my table. That's why I called this video how to count area wave on the edge. So let's begin my wave count, okay? So I start from here. Another thing I need to tell to traders, because if you're on I'm now on a quarterly chart. Now this is something else I need to tell traders. Today I decided to be on a quarterly chart, okay, especially from Amazon. You may go down to the monthly chart. Another thing I need to tell traders, this is my preliminary wave count, because I don't want the video to be too long. Otherwise I'll go, okay, try to validate my wave count, okay, do all kind of exercise will make the video too long. So this is my preliminary wave count. So don't bash me because of that, okay? So if I call this move here, okay, from 1997 to 2000, we know that in 2000 we have the tech bubble, all right, as the first wave of this bigger cycle. All right, so this first wave in green. And then if I call the second one, the second wave, you can see that the second wave has canceled my first wave. It came to the beginning of the first wave. So, all right. Now, myself, personally, I will start counting my wave one more time from here. Now you will see soon that I will face some challenges. That's why we are counting this wave on the edge. So now I start counting my wave. Look at this one. First wave, second wave. But let's look carefully whether the second wave, the new second wave, has canceled the first one. Almost, but it did not. You can see it's still above it. So we can accept that. So we let it go. All right. So that's all I can zoom in. That's how much I can zoom it for. I can't do more. So that's the first wave, our new first wave, our second wave. All right. Now I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our third area wave, and then the fourth area wave right here. All right. That's the fourth wave here. Now the fifth wave here. So now let's put a line there. Probably we come out of it clearly. So we say that this is the fifth wave has ended there. So we start counting our wave here. Look carefully. From here to here. So we say, all right, first wave, second wave, third wave has been extended, fourth wave, and the fifth wave. There was no area wave violation, as we have seen at the beginning, because the second wave has canceled the first wave. Now we stop here. So we will say, okay, this is a trending phase. We'll expect a correction. So now here it is, the correction. Do you believe that this trend from this level of $13 to the level of $398, all right? $398. This is just the correction, this one here. After the trending phase, do you believe that? Maybe the stock is very bullish. Do you accept that? That this is just the correction here after this trending phase? I do not believe that this is just the correction. So if we apply, for instance, the Fibonacci, I have one on my chart already, so let's remove that. Okay. If I apply Fibonacci extension, in fact, Fibonacci retracement, I want to say. I have one Fibonacci line again on my chart. Let's remove that also. Now, if you apply Fibonacci retracement to this trending phase from here all the way to the top, how much is that correction? It's not even, if you call this the correction of this trending phase that began around the $13 to more than almost $400 zone. If you call this a correction, it's not even 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level of the trending phase. I have a problem with that, and I can't accept that as the correction itself. All right, so I'm in trouble. All right, I'm in trouble, yes or no? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. Okay, then If you say this is a correction, let me know in the comment section if you think that we can call this a correction. All right, but when you are putting a comment, okay, try to say what I've said before. In case after a few months I forget about this video and you are putting a comment because you recently watched the video, try to remind me what I've said so I can respond to your comment. Otherwise, if I forget what I've said, a few months later I won't be able to respond to your comment. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are here. Okay, and then the price start going. Now you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. The problem that I'm facing is that I prefer this session here. I'm happy to call this one the fifth wave that has been extended for Amazon stock. That's what I prefer to call it. The fifth wave has been extended. Now, in fact, you can see that the third minor wave of what I'm calling the fifth wave is not the shortest wave. And we are now in the fifth minor wave or the fifth wave of this Amazon stock. I'm quite happy with this one as the fifth wave, all right? Which can also be prolonged again. So we can have something again, price may pull back like this. Okay, so this is the fifth wave. Price may pull back again like this, and then start going up again. Can go up again more, extend it more. So in that case, we will say that. This is the first minor wave of the fifth wave, which is extended, second minor wave of the fifth wave, third minor wave of the fifth wave, fourth minor wave of the fifth wave, and the fifth minor wave of the fifth wave. That's why when we are in a fifth area wave, you need to understand that the fifth wave can be extended. Now, it's extended like this, but it can be extended more. So if it's extended more, we'll have a second minor wave of the fifth wave, third minor wave of the fifth wave, which can also be extended, and a fourth minor wave, and a fifth minor wave of the fifth wave can also be extended without breaking the Elliott wave rule that the shortest minor wave should not be the shortest impulse wave. All right, so now this is the challenge that I face, and I'm on the edge of my seat because I'm quite satisfied that to call, this move here, the fifth Elliott wave that is extended, but I prefer to call this one the fourth Elliott wave. In that case, I have to accept this move down as the second wave. So by doing that, this is what we are talking about, counting Elliott wave on the edge because a rule is broken, but we are happy to accept that wave count, though we have broken a rule. Have you ever come across this situation? Now, so here, if I accept this as the second wave, which I do not, some other Elliott wave practitioners do accept that, I do not, all right? So if you call it first wave, second wave. Now, let's begin our wave count, okay? That's the second wave. Now, first minor wave of the third wave, second minor wave of the third wave, third minor wave of the third wave, fourth minor wave of the third wave, and the fifth minor wave of the third wave. So we have first wave, second wave, and the third Elliott wave, followed by the fourth wave and the fifth wave. Now that I accept this as valid second wave, which I shouldn't. This is a violation of Elliott wave principle that the second wave should not cancel the first wave. Therefore, my wave count in this case becomes valid. But if I cancel this, if I discount this wave count, I'm still having difficulty to come to accept my own wave count. This is the challenge that we face when we are counting Elliott wave on the edge. How would you handle this situation? All right. Is anything else I have overlooked? All right. Is anything else I should have done that I haven't done? Okay. Let me know in the comment section so we may continue this discussion about how to count Elliott wave on the edge. All right. So I'm happy to call this one the fifth Elliott wave that is extended. All right, for this Amazon store. The fifth wave can be prolonged, which means the first minor wave or the fifth wave may be extended. The third minor wave or the fifth wave can be extended. Even the fifth minor wave of the fifth wave can be extended. But the short minor wave, the third minor wave of the fifth wave shouldn't be the shortest minor impulse wave of the fifth wave. All right? Do you accept that this is the second wave? All right? Or do you think that this is a trending first? Or do you accept that this is just the correction? That this is a new, trend that is starting here? Now, you have to understand that the most important thing to us when we apply the Elliott wave theory is to make excellent trading decisions. Even though you count it like this, with the violation, you can still make excellent decision, and know exactly what to expect. All right. If I draw, for instance, a trend line connecting this point here and this one here. So I told you the most important thing is not to violate the market pattern. If the price is in a rising channel displaying a higher low after a higher high, it's an invitation to buy. You can see that by drawing that trend line, the price breaks above that trend line and retests it here before going up. So the market pattern in this case will help us to stay, So even if your wave count is wrong, whether you have count your wave on the edge, if you face that situation, you should give priority to the market pattern. You will make sure that you are not violating the market pattern. And in normal condition, you should be all right if you are combining the technical analysis or the Elliott wave analysis with the fundamental without breaking the trading triangle, the market first, the sector before the individual financial instrument. So this is just a short video about how to count Elliott wave on the edge. Have you ever counted Elliott wave on the edge? Have you ever faced this challenge of Elliott wave count? How have you handled it? Remember that the market pattern will help us, to make excellent decision if our wave count is violating the Elliott wave principle. Some of the rules, as you can see, if I try to do it other way around, I don't know whether it will add up. The only way to move on is to accept that this is a correction here, that a new trend is beginning, which I do not really want to accept. And this is the end of this tutorial. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section, and in due course I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about how to count Elliott waves on the edge. Are you on the edge of your seat right now? Thank you for watching, and speak to you soon.